going to just do a little bit of a disclaimer and apologise for the echoiness. We're in the bathroom. Welcome to a new vlog. I think I ended the last vlog doing my hair, and we are starting another vlog doing my hair, doing the exact same style I did in the last vlog, which was a wash and go. For those of you who have natural hair, you will know how repetitive this process is. Having natural hair and wearing it out in the way that I want to wear it out it's a labour of love. So here we are again, washed my hair already. Starting this process in the same way that I started the last wash and go. I have done my moisturising routine. Am I going to go get all the products that I used? I think that would be good for the vlog. So I have, well, first of all, my hair is in like 8 braids, just to stretch out the hair as much as possible before we slap a whole lot of gel into it and it kind of like shrinks up a bit. The more elongated the hair is before you do wash and go, the better, I have found. But before I did that, I sprayed my hair down with aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice for me adds quite a lot of moisture into my hair. It's just like an added step of moisturising. Then I put some leave-in conditioner in. This is my favourite leave-in conditioner. It is the Mayel Rosemary Mint Blend Strengthening Leave-in Conditioner. Infused with biotin, apparently. Encourages a longer, healthier hair. Which, bit of a side note, I've been growing my natural hair for a while now. I started at the end of 2019, like before that I maybe will insert some pictures if I got any. In fact, I know I have. Before I started looking after my natural hair, my hair was bleached. It was auburn for a little while and then I kind of let the dye fade out and it just became like golden. My roots were obviously black. I used to straighten my hair all the time. It was never really in its natural state. And then I used to slick my hair as well with Gorilla Snot. I'm not sure if anyone watching this is familiar with that brand, but it is a very hard, harsh gel. So that's where we're coming from. And it's been 6 years. Halfway through that kind of hair growth time, I went to Jamaica. I damaged my hair massively, like I got sun damage. I had to get my mum to cut a bit of it off. And then I wouldn't say we started from scratch, but it was quite a major setback on my natural hair growth journey. Finally, my hair is longer than it ever has been, and I would put that down to braids, but leaving the braids in for like a couple of months as opposed to leaving it in, and then after a month when it starts getting messy you take it out. I haven't been doing that. I've been leaving it in for a very long time. Lifted up my natural hair in prayer. I think that we underestimate how much God cares about the little things. Anyway, leave-in conditioner in, hair oils. My famous blends of hair oils, there's amla oil in here, there's avocado oil in here, but sometimes there's a jojoba oil in here as well. There is Jamaican black castor oil, the rosemary one in here as well. There is tea tree oil. If it's not tea tree oil, it's peppermint oil. And then I detangled and moisturised with my fave, the Curl Enhancement Smoothie, which is a good It's a good prepper of like natural hair for wash and goes and stuff like that where you need definition. I found for my hair, type wise, I think my hair's got a bit of everything in it. It's got 4C, it's got 4B. I think the majority of it is maybe 4B. And I think at the very back where it was quite loose, that might be 4A. I'm not really sure. I'm not really one to typify my hair. But the product that we will be using to get the definition for my wash and go is the Extreme White Line Gel. This gel kind of flakes just a little bit, but it is the best one I've had and the flaking's not too bad. So without further ado, we are going to start this process. I think that I might speed it up. out because, oh, there's a clip still in my hair. Humidifier fan thing is turned on for some reason, so if you can hear that, I apologise. But I'm going to shake this out because there's a lot of clumps and stuff. I leave the front like this because I don't like a parting at the front of my hair. If I have options, I would use it as a bang, or I just have it as like an afro. It's kind of off my face at the moment. It's just doing what it needs to do until I band it. Having it a bit like this will like suffice for now. But this took me a lot quicker than it did last time. I think obviously with anything, you can speed up the routine, the process when you know what you're doing. And even though I've done that wash and goes a lot, I think every time I take a break from having a wash and go and I go back to it, I almost have to relearn the process to a certain degree. It took me 45 minutes in total. Last time it took me about an hour and a bit. It is now 5:38 and we've got some bits and pieces to do. We're gonna go upstairs in a couple of hours. Well, we're gonna go upstairs at about 1 p.m, maybe 1:30, and see what the hair is giving. It is the next day, it's the next morning, and I am currently working right now. And then we're gonna go to the gym and test it out. I'm trying to relax with the natural hair stuff because it's very hard sometimes to just let the hair do its own thing, especially like as black women. I'd say we're very groomed into wanting our hair to be laid down to like the letter. The texture of our hair doesn't always permit that, so if there's a little bit of frizz or a little bit of a loss of definition, I'm trying not to sweat. So that being said, I'm going to go to the gym and experiment a little bit and see how it fares. I'm not running today, I'm just going to do some weight training. It is a few hours later, and as I said, I am getting ready to go to the gym now, so I'm going to take down my hair. It's currently just gone 1, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down. It's all banded up. I'm going to take it down, and then I think I'm going to stretch it out when I get back from the gym. Usually what I do is I will blow dry the roots just to make sure it's dry on the day that I do the wash and go. I'll band it, and then when I'm ready to go out, or the next day or whenever, I will take it out of the bands, and I will like stretch it out a little bit with the blow dryer first. Then I'll band it up again as I go through every section, and I'll take it all out. When I band it up again after I've blow dried the section, it just helps it to like hold its form instead of like shrinking back up. My brother is like cutting the grass outside, he's mowing the lawn. He's got the lawnmower out, so if you can hear that, then apologies. Alright, so that's section 1. It's quite elongated actually with the banding. And this morning, or after I finished doing some work for my actual job, I kind of started compiling the list for the things that inspire me TikTok series that I do. And I didn't realise that the Cannes Film Festival was the other day, so I was looking at a few of the looks from there to include. And what else was I doing? I was trying to find, I like to include like a little bit of literature, like an essay or something like short formish in the series as well. So I need to figure out what I want to feature for that, do a little bit of reading when I get back from the gym today. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. Oh, and I started the essay as well. When I woke up this morning, I woke up at about 6:30. This is what it's looking like. Taken down from the sections, it's still holding a lot of definition and stuff. I'm going to pick it and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've kind of picked it out. It is not as big as I want it to be, but that will come in time, so I'm not going to like force the frizz. But it looks pretty good considering I haven't like really stretched out in the way that I would typically like. It's got a good level of definition in it. So all of our labouring yesterday was not in vain. I think the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to section this front bit off here, and then I'm going to like do the rest of it in like 4. Burn that one as well. So this is what it's looking like. Honestly, I'm not like precious about how I look at the gym. Finishing off what is now kind of a cold peppermint tea. I have been filming some stuff for TikTok, and I am now getting ready to go out and do a little bit of work as usual. I am writing the culture essay today. I'm quite far along with it, and I have discovered on my Vodafone app, which is like a mobile network over here that offers you like rewards and stuff, I have a voucher for Cafe Nero now. So we're going to go to Cafe Nero. But I am kind of hungry and I would rather eat something here. So I am going to make myself a little lunch. It is now, well, it's come up to 4 o'clock, so it's a late lunch. The hair, obviously, I didn't stretch it out. I mean, I didn't use a blow dryer to stretch it out. I just used hair bands. I feel like my head's been like out of shot this whole time, so let me move back. But this is what it's looking like. I didn't think that there was a point in taking a blow dryer to it at this stage in the wash and go. It's a couple of days old now, and I'm going to the gym tomorrow to run, so the roots are inevitably going to get a little bit puffy, so what's the point? There's going to come a moment in this wash and go cycle where I just put my hair up and the length or the elongation of it isn't going to so much matter. So that's that. Obviously it looks fine, like post gym. Didn't really sweat yesterday in the gym, as I said, it was just upper body, so I wasn't expecting like massive changes, but it still looks good. So the real test is tomorrow. Because we are getting to quite nice weather now, I think what I really need is this, which I wore to the gym the other day. Just a fleece kind of thing. My work bag, which is, it's become my work bag at this point because of how well it holds my laptop. And yeah, I've got these like flares on, these black flares, very relaxed. And I think I'm going to break out the Birkenstocks, which I've retired temporarily, but they're brown and they're suede. Practically smell and hear all the barbecues that are going on in London today. I have just finished a class. I can feel a little bit of a breeze suddenly, which I did not feel on my way here. It was arguably hotter on my way here than it is now. I think it's 24 degrees. But it's just, we've been plopped into hot weather. It was kind of unbearable last night sleeping, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to berate it because I'm going to go and sit in the garden for a long time later on today. Have my laptop to do the usual, just want to get some writing bits done because I'm on a little bit of a break next week from writing. I always take the week of my birthday off. I don't care if it's childish, but yeah, it's suddenly very hot. I'm not mad, as I keep saying, but it's suddenly very hot, as I keep repeating. I'm going to go and sit in Costa now. I'm not going to go too far because the libraries are pretty booked up because it's exam season, so I'm better off going to a coffee shop, and then I'm gonna go home, as I said, have a drink in the garden maybe. It is about half an hour, 45 minutes later, I'm at home. Again, every time I'm in this bathroom I feel like I need to apologise for the echoiness. Well, I'm gonna do something with my hair other than this. I don't like to have my hair just out like this when it's really hot, obviously because it makes me hot, but sun damage is a real thing. I'm going to put it up, obviously that doesn't shield it from the sun completely, but it makes me feel better, and it also is an excuse for me to add some moisture back into my hair. So I am going to add a little bit more of this in. I did add some of this in this morning, but I want to add a little bit more. And we're going to put it up into a high puff. I might actually just spritz it a little bit with some aloe vera juice that I've got in a bottle, just so the hair can absorb, just so it can absorb the oil, the cream a little bit better. Don't need like a massive amount. And I'm just gonna do that throughout the hair. And there's a little bit of whiteness from the moisturiser, but it will sink in. I'm gonna take a little bit of edge control and just put it around the perimeters of my hair. I'm gonna leave a little bit out of the high puff just to make it a little bit less harsh. So I want to leave I keep wanting to call this a money piece, but I'm going to leave this little thing out, and I'm going to leave some, I'm looking at the mirror, I'm going to leave some pieces, and I'm going to leave a back piece out as well. I'm going to take, not a lot because I'm not like going for a super polished look, I just want it to be a little bit more put together. One more layer of edge booster around the front specifically. Kind of dodgy looking string, but it works quite well, does the job. And then tucking the remainder of the drawstring around so that you can't see it hanging down. Okay, the puff is up, so we're gonna undo the bits that we've left out. That was so much easier than I thought it was gonna be, thank God. And the back, I'm gonna spritz it a little bit. Colour enhancing smoothie in those pieces. When you use a cream, a curling cream instead of a gel, it's always a relief for your hair. I don't know, I feel like I might go in and define like the path a little bit. Before I do that, I'm gonna add a bandana just to kind of set the bits that have gel in them. Alright, so I've given it a minute, and I'm going to take this off now. See what it's giving. Yeah. I think that's kind of cute. I mean, back. The other side. Yeah, I like this. I've been trying to find a way to like reinvent, I keep shaking the camera, sorry. I've been trying to find a way to reinvent my high puff. I feel like adding these little pieces kind of gives. We're gonna head out now. It took me an unreasonably long time to get home from church yesterday for a number of reasons. It is Monday now, it's the next day. I, as you can see, have put my hair away kind of to like restart the process of washing it again, but what I've done is I have kind of like slathered it with oil. Then I'm going to wash it, like start the whole process. The deep conditioning sachets, the shampooing, the scrubbing of the scalp, another deep conditioner, and all of the many steps that go into washing my hair every week. What I need to do now is detangle it, maybe add a little bit more oil, and then I'm going to sleep in it again in this state and with a hot oil treatment essentially, because that's what this is. I need this like moisture intensive sort of routine in the summer. I'm not messing about. My hair has been feeling very dry in order to prevent any damage, split ends or breakage or whatever, all the things that kind of can happen when your hair is dry. I need to be over the top with the amount of moisture I'm adding into my hair at any given stage, and so that's why I'm doing a hot oil treatment for like 2 nights in a row. I have my summer drink of choice, even though we are not in summer, is peppermint tea with a whole heap of ice that is now melted. We're just gonna make a start. Okay, not bad, considering I haven't combed my hair for about a week. That is that. I'm going to sleep in it. It is coming up to 7 o'clock, and then tomorrow I'm going to wash it. I'm going to apply a hair mask, which is actually, I have a peppermint oil one, which will give me that tingling sensation that I enjoy. Invigorating, follicle stimulating wash. So that's that. I also feel like this might be the end of the vlog. Obviously it was a week in my natural hair, and we're about to start the cycle again of a week in my natural hair, so it would make sense to pause the vlog here. I wasn't planning to make this like a week in my natural hair, but it just made sense because all of the clips were very hair heavy, so it just made sense to name it that, and I've been vlogging for roughly a week, give or take. So hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another vlog very shortly.